There are a lot of great wearables on the market today. Of course, you have these smartwatches, which are great for notifications, but then you also have activity monitors, which can help track your activity and help you get in shape. Well, we're starting to see those two categories merge into one, and we're going to look at a gadget here that does just that. This is from Samsung. It's their Gear Fit 2, the second iteration to the Gear Fit. And just by looking at it, you can see that it looks very, very similar to the Microsoft Band. And basically what you have is a 1.5-inch touchscreen, color touchscreen, using a Super AMOLED display, which Samsung is really known for. Very, very intuitive. On the side of the Gear Fit 2 are two buttons. This basically allows you to wake it up. If I press the button on the top, it's going to give me the notification, which is basically the time of day. Now there's two ways to scroll through this. You can do a vertical scroll up and down like this, and also a horizontal scroll. So I'll just do the horizontal scroll to show you all the various types of things you can do. Of course, it's going to measure your calories. It's also going to measure different types of exercises. The Gear Fit 2 can actually determine what kind of exercises you're doing. You don't have to input it. So it can tell a difference between squats and yoga, which is great because you don't have to sit there and input everything you want to do. Moving along, you can see that it is also a pedometer, so it's tracking your steps. And it also has a built-in GPS, so you don't need to use it with your smartphone. It can still track your runs or your walks. It can also measure the steps you take on if you're going up and down stairs, which is a great way to exercise, especially if you work in an office environment. Why take the elevator when you can take the stairs and get some exercise? Moving along, it also has a built-in heart rate monitor. If I turn it around, you can see right here that it does have a sensor on the back of it that's going to detect your heart rate by the blood moving around in your skin. But in addition to that, there is a built-in music player. It has 4 gigs of internal storage, and you can put music directly on here so you don't have to stream from your smartphone. One thing I should mention is if you look at this interface, this is not Android Wear. This is Samsung's Tizen software, and what you're going to see is Samsung use this basically operating system that they've created and use it more and more. You can even track things like caffeine intake and the food that you're basically digesting and the water that you are drinking as well. So it's an all-in-one solution, not only to track your activity, it can track your sleep, it can also give you notifications from your smartphone. Speaking of smartphones, it's supposed to work with the Galaxy phones. Actually works really well with the Galaxy phones, but it would also work with other Android phones. You're just going to have to do a little more setup to get it up and running. So if you're looking for something similar to the Microsoft Band, looking for an activity monitor, and you're looking for notifications on your wrist, you got to check this out. It's from Samsung. It's the Gear Fit 2.